Okay, this is the Flugelbauer Sugar Coater. It's a great tool. A lot of technicians use a sugar coater. It's for very shallow needling near the strike point. As you can see, the needles are set very shallow. These are at about 1/8 of an inch. There's 8 of them. And you can see there's a little bit of a pad on top of the tool. That just helps to give a little surface area for when you enter the top of the hammer, that it doesn't penetrate the hammer with the tool at all. It has a little bit of a stopping pad there. Anyway, great tool. If you go too far, again, you can use the back end of the tool for stomping the hammer. I can show you that. You want to bring the hammer back up, just give it a nice tap. As far as sugar coating goes, I use the sugar coater primarily on the back side of the strike point. So if you're talking the strike point is up top here, the apex of the hammer, then I work up to the strings and then listen. So the way I would do that is to come across the top of the back side of the hammer up to the string marks and then work on the next hammer. Now I do maybe 2 or 3 at the most and listen to what that's going to do. If it's not enough, then I can come up farther up the string, and I can get even up possibly over top of the hammer, but not at the very apex, so just up to the apex with those needles. The reason I like to use the back side of the hammer as a place for sugar coating is because on a very pianissimo blow, that's the part of the hammer that's going to be making contact with the string. Of course, when you play very fortissimo, the hammer's actually flexed backwards like this, or flexed back a little like this, and you're making more contact with the front side of the hammer, which is going to give you a little bit more oomph or gnarl in the sound. You want some of that, but you don't want to produce any of this gnarl in the tone until you get to a very, very fortissimo blow. Unless you don't want any at all, and you can get rid of that. And the way to do that is just continuing to walk up over the top of the hammer until you get rid of it. If you come over the hammer too far, you're going to soften the meat of the hammer up where the strike point is. That's a little dangerous because the hammer will wear faster and you'll receive deeper grooves in the hammer. What you want to do is just soften the hammer in that part of the hammer that's hitting at a pianissimo to mezzo piano level. At those volume levels, it's a very semi-permanent to permanent voicing technique to use a sugar coater. And this is really the only and the best sugar coater on the market. The only one really that I've been able to find, and that's the reason we produced it. So Flugelbauer Sugar Coater. There it is.